Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel, and we're back today with a very highly requested series. You guys have been letting us know in the comments for a few weeks now you want it to come back, so we're bringing it back. It's the PES 2021 season update, Manchester City Master League on PES 2021, but on PlayStation 5. So it's back, we return for PlayStation 5. We're starting season 2, so the end of season 1, we've skipped, simulated, however you want to call it, all the way through season 1, simming through the games. And I think the club, I didn't play any of the games. In fact, I think the club did win the Champions League. They won the Premier League. They didn't win the FA Cup. You can see there we've got a Super Cup game against Borussia Dortmund. If you haven't noticed there, on the Illich returns back to his old club, Illich has returned from his loan, you'll see we've got a new kit. So we've got a new set of kits based on what has been announced from Footy Headlines, which is a website that try and give you kit leaks. We're working on the away kit and the third kit. Not quite finished that yet, but we have got the home kit and goalkeeper kit. Dion signed Zach Steffen. At the end of last season, we tried to get Steffen on a new deal. His contract was running out. I didn't actually notice. And he wouldn't sign one because he wanted to play first-team football. So Zach Steffen has left the club. Of course, I don't know if he would leave in real life Manchester City, but he's probably too good to be second choice. But he has left, so that's something we need to look at as a new goalkeeper. Let's just have a look quickly at our objectives as well for the season. Well, as for our objectives, they want us... See here, the sporting director, they want us to win the Champions League. That's a pretty realistic objective, but we are Pep Guardiola, and we'll just say agree to that one. I think we should try and win the Premier League as well, but we'll go for the Champions League and see if we can win that this season like last season. So let's get into the transfer business. The first thing is the squad we've got at the moment. We've got a big squad as usual. Some players will be leaving. So the first one is Jack Harrison. We'll be letting him join Leeds United. I think he's still out on loan. It won't let me do anything with him. The same for Illich. We're going to put him open to reasonable offers, open to loan, place and transfer list. The same goes for Jack Harrison. Happy to let him go. The same goes for Yangel Herrera. I don't think he's good enough at 77 rated. The same for Illich's brother, Ivan Illich. 72 rated, however, Ivan, but still not quite to the standards we want. Benjamin Mendy. We're going to be happy to let Benjamin Mendy go. Other than that, I think we'll stick with that. We've only got one goalkeeper. Scott Carson retired as well. So the goalkeeper situation is something we need to address pretty soon. Some contracts there we negotiate at the end of the season, nothing to worry about. Sergio Aguero, is he going to be leaving Manchester City? It looks like he is, isn't it? So we will possibly release him from his contract. The same goes for Fernandinho. Fernandinho is pretty much confirmed, isn't it, that Fernandinho, in fact, is leaving Manchester City. And despite him being 84 rated in this Master League, he will be leaving. So we'll let Fernandinho go. So off goes Fernandinho. And it looks like Sergio's leaving as well, let's be honest. Sergio Aguero will be going, he will be leaving Manchester City, so we're going to let Sergio go as well. Two decisions that I didn't want to make, to be honest. Two decisions that I didn't really want to do, but we've got to try and base it off how City are going at the moment, and it looks like they will go. As for the rest of the team, of course we said a left back is a big one. The goalkeeper situation, we need two goalkeepers, a homegrown third choice and a second choice goalkeeper. We need a new left back, we need probably another holding midfielder, and then a striker. And other than that, I think then I'll be pretty happy with the squad. Maybe an attacking player like a Jack Grealish or something like that, a Messi. But we'll have a look at our list and how we've got things at the moment. So this is our list striker-wise. These are the options we've got for striker. Of course, the big ones are these men here that are going to cost an absolute bomb. We've got Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, Romelu Lukaku, who we've signed on the FIFA one, Lautaro Martinez, Andre Silva, who's been impressive, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Osimhen, Darwin Nunez and Alexander Isak. As for forwards, this is like the last option on the list completely. Messi, Everton from Benfica, Jack Grealish, Kangin Lee could be an option, and Mikel Oyarzabal. Left back options, we've got Rafael Guerreiro, Goossens. Then also we've got Tierney, Lodi, Tagliafico, Alex Grimaldo, Gaia, Estupiñán. Gaia I think looks very cheap. Also, Vindel and Nuno Mendes, he looks like the one Manchester City will sign in real life. And then loan back to Sporting, I've read about him. Of course, City have got so many right backs, haven't they, at the club at the moment? Porro, Kabore, Couto, Aguilar, as well as Walker and Cancelo. City lack, left back options. So maybe if they signed him and loaned him out, then he could be one for the future. I think we might do that. We might try and do that. We've got defensive midfield options. Rabiot, he's an option. Declan Rice, of course, homegrown player. He will cost a lot of money though, a lot of these players will. Manuel Locatelli, who seems quite good. Benacer, Denis Zakaria and Douglas Luiz. And then finally we've got Pau Torres, in case anything goes wrong at the centre-back position. We need to bring another centre-back in. These are the second-choice keepers we're looking at. Sommer, Neto, Ruffier is actually a free agent. Vulcan Farnes, who is really good. Bezo, Ben Foster, who could be a decent one because he's actually homegrown. Kakia, who is a young Turkish keeper who's been very impressive. He's been linked with City a few times. Depends how much we can get him for. And then, of course, Angus Gunn, ex-Manchester City player as well. And we need to add to that list. I'll have a look now. Some goalkeepers that are homegrown. And these are choices for third-choice goalkeepers. So we've got Jones here. Never heard of him, but he just fulfills the homegrown quota. We do need a third-choice keeper. Lonergan, who will cost us, what's that, around 168,000, which is nothing, is it, in the grand scheme of things. So it's between them two, I think, for third-choice goalkeeper as well. So the goalkeeper situation is probably the biggest problem. Of course, we've got Bezo as well on here. This is the biggest issue at the moment because it's the position we lack most in depth. So that's something we need to work on. Release fee, Jan Sommer's only got a 14 million release fee, and he'd come in and play second choice, which is decent. Neto's an 8 million one. Vulcan Farnes, or Fanez, is a 3.5 million one, and he's a youngster that could be one for the future, which is pushing me towards him. Kakia was one that I would be interested in, but he's going to cost 19 million, so we'll immediately remove him from the list. We don't want to be spending big money on a goalkeeper. I think that's the same goes for Jan Sommer, plus he's too good. Neto, too good. Ruffier is a free transfer, although he's a defensive goalkeeper, and we want an offensive goalkeeper, don't we? Someone who's similar to Edison. So, Fanez is standing out to me at the moment. So is Ben Foster. And it's between these two, I think. Angus Gunn, you probably want to come back to Manchester City. Bezo, I think he's going to suit it. Well, Jones is a free transfer, so we'll immediately bring Jones in on a 2-year deal, £900 per week. Let's see if he'll accept that one. And it's between these two for the second choice. Now, Foster's going to cost, half of what Fanez will cost. The thing is with Foster, though, he's 38, so his longevity, he's only going to decrease. I know he's English as well, but he's on his way out, isn't he? So, actually, by spending 3 million on Fanez, at least we can make some profit on him possibly in the future. So, we'll keep Foster on there in case this falls through. We're going to try and bring this young man. So 3.58 for this player. He's not convinced of his role at the club. That could be an issue. He wants a release fee, does it? A release fee is non-negotiable. This is the problem with Pez. His release fee is lower than what he actually is. His weekly salary, around 40,000. We'll give him a big appearance bonus because he'll only play in the cups for us. And we'll give him a clean sheet bonus because he'll play in with a pretty poor defence, won't he, in the cup games. And we'll see that one. That probably will fall through, to be honest with you. And if it does fall through, let's have a look at Ben Foster. He's not convinced of his role either. So it could be an issue trying to get a goalkeeper in here. But that's something we need to find. Left back's a big one. Left back's obviously something we need to address pretty soon. If you look at the release fees here, because you tend to have to pay them on Pez. Goossens has only got 29 million release fees, 27, but he seems like a decent option for left back, to be honest. Tierney's is 36, which isn't bad. Renan Lodi's 55, so immediately he's off the list to me. Grimaldo hasn't got one. Tagliafico, 30 million at 29, is a bit old for me. Who else was there? Rafael Guerrero hasn't got one, so he's unattainable also. So at the moment it's Goossens. Estupiñán, I don't think he'd be the sort of player City go for. The same for Owen Vindel. I think Mendes is one I want to bring in and loan out and then bring back in the future to take over from Zinchenko. We just need a first choicer now. Tierney wouldn't leave Arsenal. So it's between these two men, Gaia and Goossens. Both worth around the same. Gaia is a bit younger, is he? 26, only a year younger is Jose Gaia. Well, let's see what Goossens he's going to cost. He will cost the release fee, 29 million, and he's not convinced of his role at the club. Let's have a look at Jose Gaia. Now, he's got a good impression of the club, and they're open to selling him to us. So if we offered 22.5 million, a 5-year deal, no release clause as well, 54,000 per week. This seems like a really good deal, doesn't it, for Jose Gaia? Let's go in for that one. That seems like the left-back situation could be solved pretty well. Nuno Mendes, I'd like to bring in for the future, and he also has a good impression of the club. It's a 7.5 million, a 3-year deal. He needs a release clause. 40,000, maybe 36,000 per week. We'll give him a clean sheet option. This man is going to come in and be loaned out straight away, I think. And that's the left-back sorted for years to come. Probably the goalkeeper situation sorted as well with the young Venezuelan keeper, Finalizing. Obviously, strike is a big problem. And maybe a defensive midfielder as well. But we'll go with that for now. And we'll progress and see how those deals do progress for us. Negotiations are finished for those. But we'll get them options done first and then we'll start spending the big money, I think. Well, Jose Guy, negotiations failed. And I have a feeling there he's joined Spurs, has he? No. Negotiations have failed for Gaia. I thought he was in a Spurs kit. We'll go back in for him. Nuno Mendes. That's worked. Fernandinho has rejected us. Jones has accepted. So we've got a third choice keeper there. That's good to see. We're going to get a left back here in Mendes. Do we just keep Mendes and not get Gaia? He's not that far off him, is he? Really? I do like Jose Guy though, and I think we need a more experienced fullback. We'll accept this Mendes deal. So Nuno Mendes joins the club as well. Finalizing and Gaia have rejected the club, so that's something we need to look at. We'll go down to Nuno Mendes here, the left back, when he joins, and we'll make him available. And maybe Ben Foster is the one we go for, the cycling goalkeeper. Or do we go back in for Finalizing and Gaia? Maybe we go back in for them. We'll get Goosens off there, or Gosens. We're going to go back in for these two. And if not, then we'll go for Foster and we'll try and maybe keep Mendes at the club. We do need to start negotiating for a striker as well, don't we, as well, to be fair. So we'll go in for the striker now. Or even the holding midfielder. We save the striker for last. I mean, look at these release fees. Look at these release fees here. The big money. Martinez seems like a good one. He's only going to cost us 89 million compared to Haaland that's going to cost 221. Will they even negotiate Erling Haaland with us? 213 million for Haaland. Kane's just as much, I think. 262. Lukaku, we've signed him on FIFA, so we'll get rid of Romelu Lukaku. Calvert-Lewin's not a bad one for 47 million. Osimhen for 49 as well, another youngster. Darwin Nunez will only cost 13 million. That seems the best of the deal, doesn't it? The best of the lot, to be honest. We'll go for Haaland. He's our main target, surely, for striker. If not, we will take a big decrease, but go for Darwin Nunez. As for the holding midfielder, who sticks out to me here? Douglas Luiz is definitely the cheapest. Mamo Locatelli, I do like him. I do really like Declan Rice, 74 million. He's not happening. Benacer for 38 is not too bad. Again, Zakaria, 53 million. We've got to save the money, I think, if we're going to spend big on the striker. Do we ever go at Locatelli? He's not convinced of his role at this club. How about Adrian Rabiot? Him either. Finally, Douglas Luiz. No. Benacer? No, so none of them are really interested in joining the club. We'll go for Mamo Locatelli then. He's going to cost us just under 40 million. A 3-year deal. He'll want a release fee, I'm sure. He does. Weekly salary of that. We'll give him a big goal bonus. He's not going to be scoring many goals from midfield and see how that goes. So we're just going for a few negotiations there. We'll see how it happens. It's hard to negotiate on PES. It's not like FIFA. I find negotiations are much more difficult on Pro Evolution Soccer compared to FIFA. But we'll advance again and see how these negotiations turn out for these players. Of course, the first episode of all these series is always, negotiating, sorting transfers out. And here is Nuno Mendes joining the club. The young Portuguese fullback, who we're looking to maybe loan out for this season. Send him on loan to another club. If not, and we can't get Gaia, maybe he becomes a pretty important player in this team. There's Nuno Mendes. Looks very good, the young player, doesn't it? Looks a top quality signing, a top quality young player for the future. And he really does leave our left back position sorted for many years, as he's so young. Was he 18, 19 years of age? And he's happy to be joining Manchester City, a prestigious club. He can't wait for his name to be chanted from the stands. Well, that's good to see. Bit of passion from Nuno Mendes. So you'll see he's joined the club here. No offers for any of our players yet. I mean, he's not that far off first team football, really. We'll place him on loan and see if anyone comes in from him. But he's not that far off joining. Of course, Jones has joined as well. Other teams, let's see. Locatelli again. The chances of playing. He's upsetting these. We'll go back for Gaia once more. They won't negotiate anymore. They want us to pay 32.8 million. Well, that sort of settles it, doesn't it? Nuno Mendes is going to be the first choice. Jose Gaia, his Manchester City chance is over. Finance is going to be hard to struggle. It's hard to sign players on this. It really is. Locatelli, of course, doesn't want to join. It's looking like Douglas Luiz. We're going to go in with the big bucks, and we're going to go in for Erling Haaland. 250 million. Is there anyone we can offer in this to bring this down? I mean, Jack Harrison, what's he worth? 6 million. Yankel Herrera, he's worth 13. What about his move to Dortmund? We'll put a selling option in there. I don't think we're going to be selling him anytime soon. Are we a 5-year deal? No. He wants a release clause. Again, lower or just the same. You've got to pay the release clause for Haaland. We'll give him a big goal bonus. He's not convinced his role will be the right one. Well, he's going to start pretty much every game. He's 89 rated. We'll see how that goes. Transfer window is not going so well at the moment, is it? We'll see how this goes with Haaland. Well, Haaland has rejected us due to doubts over his appearance opportunities. I just don't understand it. Of course they're going to be playing. You're 89 rated, Erling Haaland. You'll be getting plenty of games at the club. It's looking like Darwin Núñez, isn't it? Unfortunately, it's looking like Darwin Núñez. What about these guys? Do we go back in for Douglas Luiz? It's getting tough, this transfer window. We're going to go for Finalizing once again. If he rejects us again, we won't. 50,000 per week. 54,000. We'll give him an appearance bonus since he's playing the cup games. If he rejects us again, we're going to have another really good look. Of course, it is a scouting system on PES, but it takes so long to find players. We'll hold on for now. And what we will do is we will set up our scouting network. So, of course, there we could sign Alexandro, Fabra, De Ligt, and Koulibaly, but we don't need centre-backs. Let's change these options here. Centre forward. Ignore the budget. Want a midfielder, don't we? A defensive midfielder. Ignore the budget. And then finally, well, what things to focus. Still developing. Same for the striker. We want them to be still developing. Or just overall rating, maybe. We just need an out-and-out striker, don't we? And then for goalkeeper. We need a goalkeeper. Anywhere in the world. Utility player. See how that goes. See if these scouts actually come back with anything. I feel like they won't in time. And we will end up negotiating maybe for Darwin Núñez as our striker ahead of Erling Haaland, which disappointing maybe for fans, but no other options. So we negotiate forward here. Finalizing, yeah. Finalizing is not coming to the club. He's not leaving that club. Let's have a look at goalkeepers once again. We've got here Gaita of Crystal Palace. We're going to give it a go. And see if he's interested in joining the club. He's 77 rated. The Spanish goalkeeper. He's 34 years of age. But do you think he will sign? Vicente Gaita. We'll try him as a second choice keeper. We can only try with these people. We find it very hard to sign players at the moment. Well, yeah, Gaita's rejected the club as well. Well, this is going, at the moment, just the worst transfer market you could probably think of. The team is just not working, is it, at the moment? We just can't sign the players we want to sign, which is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Well, Lautaro Martinez will cost us 90 million, but the club, he would welcome a move to the club. He wants a release fee. Less than his value. I just don't understand it. Less than what we're paying for him. What about Darwin Núñez? Would he welcome a move to the club? No. There's hardly any players interested in joining this club. Alexander Isaac's interested in joining the club. But he's 80 rated, replacing Sergio Aguero here. It's going to be not even Darwin Núñez wants to join. What about Andre Silva? No. Harry Kane? No. We're going to go in for Haaland and Martinez. Again, Haaland's release fee's gone up. Again. 4-year contract. Same release fee. He wants 350 grand a week, doesn't he? 370. A big goal bonus. A nice bit of an appearance bonus. A big win bonus as well. For Erling Haaland. If not, we've got Lautaro here. It's going to be easier to negotiate a deal with. He wants a release fee. It's less than what we're going to pay for him. Which is a bit of an issue. We'll give him a bit of a goal, but I think Lautaro looks like the one that he's most likely to sign at the moment, isn't it? It really does. Locatelli, we're going to go back in for Manuel Locatelli again. Not convinced of his role. I just don't understand this. We're not convinced of the role. Well, what do you want? What do these guys want? He wants a release fee as well. 30 million, 9 million, what less than what we've paid for him. Goal bonus and a win bonus. Let's see, it's tough negotiating on Pro Evolution Soccer, isn't it? Absolutely impossible to negotiate with players at the moment, it feels like. Another negotiation day. We're on to the 20th of July now. We're working hard for negotiations for players. We're struggling. Oh, well, Locatelli's rejected us again for whatever reason. Haaland has accepted our offer, but he wants another extra 100,000 on his wages. But Lautaro's accepted as well, but he wants a very low release fee. You can forget that then. So Haaland, this is the big money deal, this one. We try and drop it down. I don't think we can do that. Should we throw someone in the deal? Yankel Herrera. Get it down to, there's no point, is there, for 80 million. His wages, that's a ridiculous wage that Haaland wants there. I'll up his goal, but he's going to score a ridiculous amount of goals. Let's try that. Try and renegotiate a bit. I'm not paying him over 400,000 per week, Erling Haaland. That is just ridiculous amounts of money, isn't it? And the goalkeeper situation is still an issue as well. I'm not sure what we're going to do about that one because we still haven't got a second choice goalkeeper at the club now. I wonder if Jan Sommer would be interested. I know he's going to cost 14 million. He's not convinced his role will be the right one. We'll give him a clean sheet. We'll just try it. I don't know. I know he's a good keeper on the ball. I just know he's good on the ball. That's about it. At the moment, things are not looking great either. We've signed Nuno Mendes. We thought he was going to be sort of our third choice left back to go out on loan for the season. Come back in the future, considering he's only 18. But he's looking like he's going to get thrown in the deep end because Jose Gaia, that deal fell through, didn't it, for Gaia? Negotiations for summer breakdown. That's fine by me. However, the negotiations for Haaland, 439,000 per week. It's just ridiculous sums of money. But we can't get anyone else, so we're just going to have to do it. Welcome to the club, Erling Haaland. Well, the biggest signing in the club's history, the club's record signing. What an amount of money we've spent on this man. But we had to do it. We need a striker. We need someone who's first choice. We know Gabriel Jesus isn't good enough. I don't think Darwin Núñez solves the problem that City have got. But this man right here, Erling Haaland, he does solve it, doesn't he? The Norway international. The City fan. Get all the clips out of him. And his dad. His dad playing for City. My name is Erling Haaland and I'm the newest member of Manchester City. It's a real honour to join such a prestigious club. I'll be listening out for my name chanting from the stands come match day. I hope I can live to everyone's expectations of me. So welcome to the club, Erling Haaland. Signing number 2 of the season. Massive signing, our biggest signing we've ever made. Scouting's come back. Oh, the scouting's come back. And he's brought us Frankie de Jong, Joshua Kimmich, and Manuel Locatelli. Well, aren't we lucky? And now they're open to selling us. So let's say 30 million for him. A 4-year deal. He's now got a good impression of us. After the club must have negotiated with him. 65,000 per week, a big goal bonus. We could get Locatelli, so a defensive midfielder as well here. That's gone well for us, isn't it? It's just a goalkeeper we're looking for now. And then I think the squad is complete. But there is Erling Haaland. I would like him to wear the number 9, I think. But we're going to give him the number 15. Because that's the number his dad wore for City all them years ago. Rather than the number 10. I'm saving the number 10 for Phil Foden. I think Foden should maybe take that one over. So Erling Haaland, the number 15. I should be giving the number 19. The 9. Got Jesus. Oh, maybe we just give Haaland the 10. I think maybe we just give Haaland the 10, don't we? That's fair enough. He probably deserves it. There's the Norway International. Got Jones as number 1. Forget that. Can wear number 33, same as Scott Carson. Illich is number 4 as well. Number 32. And the team's looking a bit better now. Let's have a look at the game plan now. Mendes, of course, won't be the starting left back. It'll still be Zinchenko. But Erling Haaland up there changes everything, doesn't it? With that starting 11. It really does. I think like we're probably one midfielder away from having an absolutely wonderful and perfect squad here. Well, negotiations for Manuel Locatelli have gone well. 29 million now, so we're getting him even cheaper due to that scouting. And there we are. Locatelli joins the club. So we've got a holding midfielder as well. And the squad is pretty much done now, barring that goalkeeper situation. Let's disable these scouts because we don't need them anymore. Do we need a left back still? No, I'm happy with Nuno Mendes. We'll stick with him. So we've got Locatelli, we've got Haaland, we've got Nuno Mendes. We just want that goalkeeper now, that second choice goalkeeper, and all is good. What a squad we've built. They make a suggestion Haaland should play in the pre-season, says Juan Malio to Pep Guardiola. Play Haaland, let him find his potential. I mean, he's 89 rated already. I mean, what could this man grow to overall wise? He's going to be incredible. I think he's probably worth the big money that we've paid for him. There's an offer here from Leipzig for Gundogan. We won't be seeing Ilkay Gundogan go anywhere. And there is Manuel Locatelli at the club now. And what squad number will we give Manuel Locatelli? See what he's immediately chosen. The number 4. We'll change that. I think he suits the number 15, shall we say. So Locatelli will wear the number 15 for this season. Let's have a look at the game plan now. I'm going to mess around with the tactics because we are going to play these pre-season games and work out how this team plays best. So this is what I think is our strongest lineup. It's Ederson in goal, Cancelo, Stones and Diaz, Zinchenko at the back. Laporte's actually decreased to 85 rating from 86. We then got Gundogan and Rodri in the middle, holding the midfield. De Bruyne in front, Mahrez on the right, Sterling on the left, and of course Erling Haaland up top. I think that's our strongest possible lineup. And of course we've got, at the moment, Jones on the bench, but he will change. Jones, Walker, Laporte, Locatelli, Bernardo Silva, Foden, Gabriel Jesus on the bench. And also we've got Ferran Torres, Jan Herrera, Mendy, Nuno Mendes and Nathan Ake. You're thinking, what about the youth players in this side? Well, there's something we haven't capped on yet, or gone through, and we'll have a look at it right now. Well, the Manchester City under-23s and under-18 squads are both on this save. So we'll have a look at the under-23 squad here. Go by overall rating. So, of course, Liam Delap, 75 rated at 18. We've got Cole Palmer here. Tommy Doyle in the under-23s. Morgan Rogers. James McAtee, who's impressive. Adrian Benabe. Gavin Bazunu. Luke Mbete, he's looking quite as well. Felix Nemecha. Claudio Gomez. Ben Knight. Egan Riley. Joe Hodge. Finley Burns. Josh Wilson-Esbrand. Rowan McDonald. Trafford. Edozie. Gadebo. And they are the players in our under-23s. And of course, we've got the Manchester City under-18 side as well. So even younger, these are the players all for the future in this Master League. The under-18s, I think, have made some strange signings for whatever reason. We've got Romeo Lavia, who's 67 rated at 18. The young Belgian midfielder looks class. We've got Josh Adam. Borges. Giabi. Robertson. Tarasene. Van Sass, the 17-year-old Dutch keeper. Smith. Mbude. Bob. Tai Soji. Hamilton. Quadwo Bar, Doyle, Larios, and then of course this man, I don't know who he is, they must have signed him, a 22-year-old goalkeeper. Got Oduro, Griffiths, another youngster that they've signed, another goalkeeper for whatever reason. But that's the way the squad's looking. And we've got some great young players coming through that will get into the first team, hopefully. Liam Delap looks like the one certain to get into the first team pretty soon. And our first game of this series will be pre-season. We are going to play these International Cup games, and the first one is against Juventus. Well, it's important we get the new signs up to speed, so we're going to go with Ederson in goal, Cancelo, Stones, Laporte and Nuno Mendes at left back. We've got Gundogan and Locatelli in the midfield making his debut as well. Bernardo in the attacking midfield role, Foden in the left, Mahrez in the right, and Erling Haaland up top. They've gone with Szczesny in goal, Cuadrado, Chiellini, De Ligt and Sandro at the back, so a strong side from them as well. Ramsey and Bentancur all the midfield with Kusaklevski, Chiesa and Bernardeschi in the left. Then it's Cristiano Ronaldo up top. A strong Juventus side, a strong side from them as well. And hopefully we can beat them today in this pre-season tournament. We'll see the first glimpses of Mendes, Locatelli and Haaland. So here we are, International Champions Cup in Asia, the Berg Stadion, which is, I don't think, in Asia, but apparently so. Gundogan captains the side today in this pre-season tournament. We've got a strong side out and so are them, and I do like this new kit. The blue shorts, the white socks this season. The white collar around the neck as well, of course, Ederson there in the new Puma goalkeeper kit. Haaland, the number 10, the big man. He's up top today, let's see how he plays. Locatelli, Cancelo. Wide to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez dinks one in. Bernardo's in there. Cleared away. And to Kusaklevski. Wide to Bernardeschi. Kusaklevski again. Great space for him. Bernardeschi now. And Aymeric Laporte is across. Well played, Laporte. Good defending by him. Juventus looking dangerous, actually. It's a good ball by Sandro down the line. Chase for John Stones. Gets a cross in here. Oh, it's a good goal. It's a really good goal. It's Chiesa. Runs across Mendes. Ederson couldn't do anything with it. A 1-0 down to Juventus here. Really good goal. It's a good ball in, was it, Bernardeschi? And Chiesa gets a cross onto it. Obviously, the more we play, the better we'll get. Really nice goal. I don't know if Ederson should do better there, you know. I feel like he should do a little bit better with that one. Doesn't matter anyway, 1-0 down. We're yet to create a chance. New signing. Not really done much at the moment, it feels. Laporte brings it forward. Heavy touch from Laporte. He can't make passes like that. You can't make passes like that, Aymeric Laporte. Good ball in behind here. Ronaldo! What a save, Ederson, by the way. What a save. I didn't even panic there. I just thought, well, it's 2-0. Ronaldo's in that position. He doesn't miss. Fantastic. Bernardo Silva. Having a bit of a run here. Lack a bit of creativity without Kevin De Bruyne. There's only really Cancelo who can create chances. Foden. Mendes. Can't break them down. It's a problem I've had on PES for a few years. Breaking sides down. Chiesa around Mendes. He's had a good game, him. Locatelli, Ronaldo in space here. Wide to Bernardeschi. Back into Ronaldo. Oh, he spun John Stones. Too easy. 2-0 Juventus. Not a good showing in the pre-season, is it? 2-0 down already. Cristiano Ronaldo. He should have scored that other one. Players are looking at each other. John Stones here. Should do better, I feel. And then Laporte's not quick enough to react. Ederson, you can't expect him to do much with that one. We're 2-0 down here. Fouling on Bernardo here. Lifts one into Haaland. Oh, and he heads it wide. His first chance. And usually he scores them. Really good chance for him. He was in there, Erling Haaland. His movement, though. He's constantly making moves. This time he gets across Chiellini. And he heads it just wide. Would have been a good goal for him. Cancelo. What a ball. Haaland, oh, he puts it over the bar. What a pass that is from Joao Cancelo. What a pass that is. I should have done better with Haaland there. I think it was more my fault than his. Great ball by Cancelo in here. Maybe could have took it on his chest. Tried to hit it first time. He's missed two glorious chances here. Should have took that on my chest with Haaland. Really should have done. But we're lacking Sergio and lacking Gabriel Jesus. Bit of a target man. Ronaldo, great play. Ronaldo's going to punish us. No, he's not. because Edison's on top form today. You should have punished us there, Cristiano Ronaldo. Foden into Haaland. He just doesn't get his toes on it. I think he's offside anyway. He is offside. Great chance again for that man Haaland, and we've signed him because we paid the big money. We paid all the money we had, pretty much, on a player because we knew he'd be just so good. But at the moment, not quite on it, is he? Obviously, we new teammates and getting used to a new style of play. Lots of space now for that ball from Sandro. He's got past Cancelo a little bit too easy. He's used the physicality here. Ronaldo off the post. Should be 3-0. Should be 3-0. You can tell they're a bit rusty, Juventus. We're a bit rusty defensively. Offensively, not too bad. I suppose Haaland in a new side, you could say, is a bit rusty. Mahrez. Still going. Bernardo. Back to Mahrez. Oh, Haaland takes it. It's a good save. Chiellini clears. That was nicely done. Gundogan. Flicked over the top to Bernardo into Haaland. He's not missing that one. 2-1. That's good football. He picks the ball. It's his first goal in blue. Stones and Laporte celebrate at the back. A goal on his debut. Not a competitive debut, I suppose, but it's a goal. He's put it on the floor. He wants it again. He wants to score another. Good ball this is. I think it's Gundogan, is it? Picks it up here. Dinks it over the top to Bernardo Silva. Across the box, and look at Haaland there. No missing that one, is he, for Haaland? He'll always be in the right place at the right time. 2-1. Back in it. That's done. We've done well there. We don't rush things. Mendes. Oh, he's done well. Mendes. Haaland over the bar. I thought he would finish that one off. Well played, Nuno Mendes, bursting forward from fullback. He looks like he's good enough, Mendes. We didn't need to sign another left back. He looks good enough. Put a good ball in here to Haaland. He just couldn't get above it, Haaland. He's had a few chances today. It's unlike him. I mean, the combination of Haaland, obviously missing chances, but also the fact that I am absolutely terrible at finishing on PES does add to the equation a little bit, doesn't it? Here's Locatelli. We have worked Juventus all game since their opening first few minutes where they were really impressive. Foden down in the box. It's a penalty, Manchester City. It is clear as day. A foul on Phil Foden by Cuadrado. It was the Colombian. He clearly takes Foden down, doesn't he? I don't think he can argue with this one. He's trying to. Yeah, just Foden cuts inside on his right, back out on his left. Cuadrado's there, leaves a foot in. Haaland. Big opportunity to score a double on his debut. I'm going to try and put it in that bottom corner and hope. Haaland! Oh, he's been saved. Not the best of debuts, has he? He's scored, but he's missed the penalty as well, and he's missed a few chances. I can't believe he's not scored that. Money well spent, eh? Not at the moment. Here he is. Oh, he's played a good ball into Cancelo, who could have put the ball anywhere but there, and he would have scored. Great play, hold-up play from Haaland. We should have won this game. We should have won this game. We've battered them, really. It was Haaland into Cancelo. Great ball. I should have curled this into the top corner on the right-hand side. I went for the near post. Szczesny was there to make a really good save. Mahrez. Cancelo surely gets there. He does. Oh, and the cross is poor. There's two men in the box waiting for that. Cancelo's cross really lets him down. Juventus counter us. I think we're in trouble here. Diaz is back. Into Bernardeschi. And he blocks it. Well played. I think we're going to lose this game. We shouldn't have lost this game. We've had plenty of chances, really, to go on and win it. They try to go route one to Ronaldo there. Didn't work. Haaland round the corner to De Bruyne. Haaland! Oh, good save. That was the chance. Saved by Szczesny. And that is going to be full time. A 2-1 defeat to Juventus. Positive signs there. We defended much better in the second half. But Haaland had loads of chances and didn't score them, did they? I'm not sure if that's him or me. Maybe a bit of both. So in the group, it is a group. We do stand bottom of the group at the moment. But we've still got games against, just an easy game in Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. But we'll see how that goes. PSG currently top on goal difference after beating Real Madrid 2-0. And up next, we've got a game against Real Madrid. hopefully a better performance today. Try and get 3 points in this group. I know it's the pre-season, but I would like to get a win if we can. This is the side we're going to go with against Real Madrid. Ederson starts in goal, the back four of Cancelo, Stones, Diaz and Nuno Mendes. Got Gundogan and Rodri in the middle, De Bruyne in front, Foden on the left, Ferran on the right, and of course Erling Haaland up top. Let's hope he has a better performance against one of the sides that wanted to sign him this summer. So here we are for game match day 2 in the International Champions Cup Asia. Manchester City versus the mighty Real Madrid. Madrid look strong. We've put our strong side as well. Let's hope for a better performance today. Sergio Ramos has decided to stay at Real Madrid as well, it seems. No movement for the Spaniard. Cancelo. Oh, Casemiro was one little run too far. Oh, and look at this. This is the problem with this team. Vinicius! Oh, good goal by Vinicius. Chips it through. Which Rodrigo is it? Shocking defending. I think we're playing too high of a line, really, aren't we? As soon as they come forward, they hit us on the counter. They shouldn't be hitting us on the counter like that. Too easy. 1-0 down. We seem to play really poorly at the start of games, don't we? And then seem to get better after that. Obviously, our defensive line is super high. We're going to drop it back by maybe 3. We don't want to be playing that high of a line. 1-0 down within 6 minutes. We haven't played badly as well at the start. Gundogan fouled by Benzema, I thought. Referee says no. Sides just love to hit you straight away on the attack. Rodri, foul on Casemiro. This is Vinicius into Benzema. Great touch by Benzema. Puts it into the side netting. Defensively, the issues are showing here. We need to sort things out defensively. Be a bit more solid defensively. Offensively, we're not scoring goals either, but we will work this out. Like I said, once we get a bit into the game, a bit more, things will get sorted, surely. I hope so, anyway. Varane. Cancelo. Haaland. Oh, what a block by Sergio Ramos. Haaland should have made it 1-1. Really good block here. Haaland involved in the build-up. Gets his way into the box, does it? Cancelo across, and Sergio Ramos makes a wonderful block. There he is. Great ball. Haaland. Oh, good shot as well. Good save. Maybe shouldn't have gone first time there. Good ball here by Gundogan. Finds De Bruyne in that space. He finds the pass around the corner. Haaland there tries to go first time. I didn't even go to the near post. I should have took a touch and hit it far post, I think. Good play from Phil Foden. Great ball. Haaland this time. What a save, Lunin. What a ball by Foden. He's looked class on this left-hand side. Great play here. Finally picks the pass to Haaland, who makes a wonderful run. Lunin, strong hands, I tell you. To save that, I put some power in that shot. Another ball in from De Bruyne. Haaland looks to knock it onto the far post to Foden, cleared away. Cancelo! Ooh! Tries to put one in the top corner from 30 yards or so. Thought it might be happening. Saw Lunin slightly off his line, didn't work. Oh, good interception. Luka Modric, and then it's one ball. This is the problem. It's one ball, and Hazard makes it 2-0. We're getting hit on the counter so easily. And we created our own problems there. If we'd made that pass, if we didn't make a mistake in the build-up, we won't get punished like that. Hazard goes through, Hazard scores. 2-0 down. In the game, we should be possibly winning. And these Stones. Or is it Diaz up against Benzema? He does win it. Going on to Foden. Ooh, Foden. See you later, Sergio Ramos. Foden. Haaland. Oh, he saved it again, Lunin. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Haaland. He's not missing that one. 2-1. He scored one when we were 2-0 down again. Erling Haaland with a goal. 2 goals in 2 games, I suppose, but he's missed the penalty. He's missed a few chances. I hit that with just every bit of power he had. Without putting it over the bar. De Bruyne with the assist into Haaland. Bang! Lunin's not saving that one. 2-1. Maybe there's a chance here. We just got to make sure we don't make mistakes in the build-up. When we make mistakes in the build-up, they pick us off on the counter. That's when things start to go wrong. Gundogan. Haaland! Boom! 2-2. That was so easy, wasn't it? I couldn't believe it when I saw Haaland running through there. His movement's fantastic. And he just hits it. We'll see it here. We got the ball into Ilkay Gundogan. I just saw Haaland through the middle and thought, you know what? Why not? Bang, he hits it in, doesn't it? 2-2. Brilliant goal from Haaland. That level against Real Madrid. Can we pick up 3 points? Because if we beat Paris Saint-Germain, I think we will win the group maybe. Got a good chance of doing so. Foden, every time he picks up the ball, he's looking to turn, he's looking to cause problems. Haaland. Varane. Flicks it. Haaland. Great touch. Haaland on his right foot. Miss hit it. Good football. Erling Haaland there with a great chance. London had committed. I should have hit it near post. I thought London had took his fingertips on that. He hasn't. Played that one short because we want to work our way through. He has about. Oh, it's not. It's Odriozola. Foden's beat him. Foden's gone for the near post. He could have cut it back maybe. Brilliant football again by Phil Foden, who's a superstar on this left-hand side. Just says, see you later, Odriozola. Flicks it round him. Was Haaland there? He could have been there. I don't know if Ramos was on him. A good opportunity though. Swing in. Gundogan looks to knock it on. Cancelo in there. They knock it on, but only as far as Mendes. Get onside, KDB. Foden. I think the passes from Ederson to Foden have been the most common pass we've played today. De Bruyne. Wide to Gabriel Jesus on this right hand side. Cancelo. Haaland. Oh, he's done well. Haaland! Oh, hat-trick for Haaland. He gives us a 3-2 lead. Brilliant goal from him. But he got one in the last game. And he's got a hat-trick today. Jesus here picks up on the right-hand side. It's into Cancelo. Master of that sort of outside the boot pass. Haaland uses his strength there and then right foot finish with the power into the back of the net. What a finish from Erling Haaland. 3-2 we lead Real Madrid in this pre-season tournament. Great play from Haaland. One touch on his left foot and the right one unleashes the shot, doesn't it? He's not really scored tap-ins either for the club, has he? He's scored a lot of goals where he's had to move and put them in. Wonderful from Haaland. 3-2. The machine is back scoring again. Diaz can't pass, but Bernardo Silva works with what he's got. Having a bit of a burst forward here, Bernardo. Oh, then a terrible pass. He had two men to pass to. All in real tight nick with each other. Bale's in here. We're going to throw it away. Bale off the post. Ederson, get up. Oh, Phil on Mendy puts it wide. Well, we get lucky. We get very, very lucky. They should have scored there, Real Madrid. Mistake by us. Bale hits the post, which is a surprise. Mendy in with a rebound. He should have scored there. Ederson was on the floor still. Pass Cancelo. Oh, he's into the box as well. Rodrigo blocked by Zinchenko. Cleared away to Gabriel Jesus, and that is full time. A 3-2 win over Real Madrid. We're 2-0 down. And it's an Erling Haaland hat-trick that gets us back in the game and gets us 3 points there on the board. And maybe we can win this pre-season tournament now with that form from Haaland. We've just got to beat probably the league leaders in this little mini-league series in Paris Saint-Germain. Well, PSG drew 0-0 with Juventus. You can see there, Juventus on 4, PSG on 4 on 3, so that's not great really. We'd rather PSG have won. So if Juventus lose to Real Madrid and we beat Paris Saint-Germain, we will come top. But we're not quite sure just yet. So the next episode will start with the International Champions Cup finale game against Paris Saint-Germain, then the Super Cup versus Dortmund, and then the Charity Shield against Everton. So thank you very much for watching this episode. We've not had many games really, just the 2 games. It's all about the signs in. We still haven't got a goalkeeper. That's something we need to work out. But the PES series is back, and I hope you enjoy this Master League. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like the video, join us in our lives, join us for anything we do on this channel. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.